couples undergoing IVF are being warned it may become harder to receive donor eggs and sperm as demand grows. It's another blow to Victorian couples already facing some of the country's strictest regulations. We're now joined by women's health advocate Miranda Miles. Miranda, thank you very much for your time. How are our laws different to other states?
Mike, in Victoria, our laws are incredibly much tighter than other states. We have 4 states in Australia, South Australia, New South Wales, Queensland and Victoria that can bring donor eggs into the country. However, Victoria is suffering greatly from apparently the Ukraine war and not being able to get the Ukraine donors delivering eggs or being able to import those eggs into Victoria specifically. However, they can go to other states. So to put it down to it just being about the Ukraine war just doesn't seem to add up to me.
Shouldn't this be a national approach, surely?
Surely it would make much more sense, but each individual state has its own governing body. In Victoria, that is VATA, and the other states have their own bodies. But the problem comes where VATA seems to deflect to it being a Victorian state government issue, and then the state government deflects back to VATA. So poor women, poor couples that are trying to go through this process really are not getting clear answers as to why our laws are so different from the other states.
You don't mind me saying, as someone who's gone through the process yourself, and for full disclosure, my wife and I as well, how upsetting is it for Victorian couples who can't access this procedure purely because of where they live?
Exactly. So the beautiful thing is that we are able to bring eggs into Australia now. That is one side of it, because when I was doing it 10 years ago, we went overseas and we went to Malaysia and had a South African donor. So a very complex process. So it's fantastic that we can get eggs into Australia, but it's heartbreaking that it's so difficult in Victoria. I have at the moment a couple of my couples that I work with, they are going to South Australia for their process because we just can't get the eggs into Victoria.
This adds a whole lot of stress, isn't it, if it's not simple to go through this, when this is already a very stressful situation for couples struggling to have a family.
If you've gone through it yourself, Mike, then you know you've probably been through years of trauma already. You know, most couples have been through 5, 10 years of trying IVF using their own eggs or own sperm, you name it, they've been through it. So to get to this point, and then there's another barrier where the laws are stopping it from being really, really easy, is heartbreaking and costly. You know, it costs a lot of money to do this. And so for it to be such a barrier just in Victoria is crazy.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Miranda Miles, thank you very much for your time. Really appreciate it.
Pleasure, Mike. Thank you.